Какой еще жесткий диск? Опять заново проходить, что ли?
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Мне кажется, у меня звука нет. Ну, звук есть. Отлично. Так. Сколько вроде. Парку, где она хоть находится? Знаешь, где она находится? Здесь. Уже здесь фонарик у тебя? Норм там метет. Так, какая?
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Идем на улицу выйти. Ой, телевизор. Норм колонки, кстати, наверное. Беспроводные. От электричества по воздуху заряжаются. Блин, а ты можешь бегать там? Дай на улицу выйти. Вот. На у него домик, квартирка.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Камера, что за камера? Пойти не могу. Классный макет. Как тебе подойти? Блин, ну куда мне встать? И он? Может тут? А чё там-то не оставить? Мишка с самим собой.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
О, это несложно
The last
устроить.
time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Держать в собственной библиотеке собственные книги в таком количестве.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Ой,
I know,
романтично
it's
будет.
stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
У них во всем здании единственный балкон.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Что у него за шрамы
Mr.
такие?
Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver.
Мужчина. Мастер побеждает в состязаниях. Отличительные признаки. Че, вы хотите сказать, что ему нужно типа задать посоревноваться?
Take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Вернулись. Это типа создатели, что ли? А котечку что, нельзя посмотреть? О,
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Да.
That was
Просто что
Cynthia
собрать
Weaver.
можно.
I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Но я же говорил, что я нашел, как это сделать.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here.
Это не заплатки, это чтобы локти не протирались.
Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Ну, в смысле, локтевой изгиб или как это правильно сказать.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Ну, видишь, у него даже, такое худи, потом жилетка, потом куртка. И в этом всем он нырял еще.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Где там?
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last
Hello.
night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
О, идем к любовничку. Куда там выйти надо? Какую боковую дверь?
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Мимо камеры. Держите правый.
The lights on. The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Хочешь светить? Ну давай, сейчас включим, если тут можно.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time.
По стороне у них камера на одного-то.
Afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really
Язык даже не заплетается. Нормально.
It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something that a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Еле держится за решетку, при этом так спокойно говорит.
I told him, oh, yeah, well,
И больше похоже.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Я понял, мне термос. Нахера нужны термосы эти, кстати?
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item
Эти там смотрят такие, что я делаю, да? Во, это тот чувак, который побеждает в соревнованиях, я уверен. Какой кокаин?
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind
Да
the
я
police
понял,
station.
понял. Я
There was
посмотреть,
something
может, что
for
еще
me
есть.
in an abandoned car.
Песенки прикольные, кстати. Рэмбо прям.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Они за ним следили.
Oh, thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Да что, ничего не... Больше ты ничего не можешь с ноги. Тут забор еще трухлявее, чем та дырка. Выбил бы его тогда. Ну чё, проснулся.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from...
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted
Подождите, а что тут сейчас было? А, телевизор.
They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press...
Да я понял, что я руина.
Mr. Wake, my offer
Что там хоть говорили-то?
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al.
Да блин, ну я сам жалею. Я ж не понял, что происходит. Я думал, там снаружи говорят.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Басо.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
На тут мамонта. Асфальтовое озеро. Что за асфальтовое озеро? Может, битумные озера? Она привлекла, я подумал, там снаружи что-то случилось. В смысле, какая вспышка? Я видел вспышку. Я подумал, это не из телевизора.
Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality,
Во, вот такой хочу. Ну не такой. Насадку нельзя сделать. Поставить. Он тот, что ли, меня ждет? Вот, я тоже подумал, что снаружи какую-то светошумовуху кинули.
Oh, Mr. Wake, I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Твою мать.
What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay.
А у тебя какой планетарник? А, блин.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Да я понял про кривозубого этого хрена.
Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head.
Я надеюсь, тебя там зажует этим венчиком что-нибудь.
You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha-ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
А был же такой ручной миксер, его надо было крутить за ручку. Вот я про нее же говорю.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
С фонариком и с дробовиком гулять.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods,
свободная прогулка.
like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Right, thanks.
Мне нужно трапов опасаться в лесу.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
Висит.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here,
Что он тебе
bestseller.
весит?
What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York.
Блин, сейчас
Your
усну.
choice.
Все, поговорили? Я взял ключи. Плюс дядюшки Лены.
Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
У него аллергия? А, травка индюшки в лесу.
With the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Да будь тоже здоров.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Я думал, тебе понравится Poison Ivy. Она ничего такая.
Real funny. Ha-ha! Thank you. I'll just sit here in the dark till you come back, or until I get eaten by a grue.
Кем? Каким еще говорю? Она, мне кажется, и тогда была стрёмная.
I didn't realize we were back in the 3rd grade here.
Ну, прикольно, барбекю сразу. Чем там провода на барбекю? Газовые, что ли? Странно, мне кажется. Проще угольный сделать. Я не хочу, чтобы его убивали. Колодец исполнение желаний. Дайте плюнуть. Зашибись, колодец, вы чё? Да не буду я его убивать. Может. Он вроде ничего, забавный. Его я убью последним. О, джакузи напердеть можно. Нет, не убью.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Чего вы такие кровожадные?
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
А где пистолет успел раздобыть?
Gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it.
Цвет не милый, это прям хороший каламбур.
Right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Говно летающее. Пошли нахер.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more.
У них столько беспроводных вещей, посмотрите, они в будущем живут. Это что сейчас было?
And I'll be one of the pie contest judges too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
Мне ж не показалось, тут фигура какая-то пробежала. Вот тут.
You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Ну все, они поговорили уже, нет? Я отсюда могу упасть. Я так понимаю, если этого дружка его Барри не убить, он потом нападать на нас будет. Ой. Вот тебе и приход. Elderwood Nature Trail. Moonshine Cave. Moonshine это ж тоже какой-то вид наркотика, по-моему, да? И это в каком-то фильме был вид наркотика. Что они избушку-то не восстановят? Да не, он точно... Ой, твою мать! Он точно ноги качал. Вот, смотрите охерительную передачу.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
Положение свое добил, что ли?
Because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
почему он не в наручниках? Да? Что-нибудь еще покажет? А вот. Пойдем дальше. Блин, эти воробушки. Полите. Нахер идите. Индюшата. Жопу. Летающие. Понял. Ну-ка. Кыш. Я уеду. Not fit wildlife. That wildlife сама мной покормится. Вы чё? Наверное, не стоит прыгать. А что дает вообще вот это вот? Где собрать рукопись? Марова. Кемерово.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Rusty. Damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Как тут бегать-то? Блин, молодец. А где ты? Кто ты? О, чувак. Что тебя так ударило-то?
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key. Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Может, ему аптечку принести? Нет, не хочешь? Ты полежи тут, я пока поисследую. А мне этот провод, интересно, током дернуть может? А, вон туда идти.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Подозреваю, здесь я не войду. Войду?
was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
А, понятно. Мне кажется, его убили.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
И собачку тоже. Так, пойду посмотрю, что там еще есть. На крышу я залезть не могу, да? Блин, могу или не могу? Не могу. Так. Что, где?
Please don't feed the animals.
Fishing
Is only permitted
for those
visitors
who purchase a park
fishing.
license. Obey
The park ranger's instructions.
at all times. Never. Two bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
pets must be leashed.
And unattended.
Прости, Расти.
Against the law.
To remove any
Natural objects.
or historical artifacts from the park. This includes even you may
Find along the river.
Ну давай.
even simple berries.
Мне кажется, я убил Барри. Нормально, у него на заднем дворе просто патроны лежали. Прости, Барри. Мы все потеряли. Дроп хазард. Достиг. Точка. Так, ну чё? Окей.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Что ты ему не сказал свет не выключать? Потому что он не любит спать при свете. Ты в кайп тоже взял бы, а что ты не берешь? Мне казалось, я должен подниматься на пик, а не спускаться с него. Нет? На какой пик мне, кстати, подниматься-то? Вижу. Я сейчас спускаюсь и спускаюсь. Легкая прогулка, да? Мне ничего не светит, ничего страшного не будет. Просто легкая прогулка, твою мать.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Чи! Муншайн, Киев. Что-нибудь тут какой-нибудь гризли жопу откусит. О, Блек, а скажи, пожалуйста, этот... Нахер тут ракетница нужна? Ну, я думал, может это... Еще дает. А, Муншайн, точно, это же самогон, его возили при свете луны. А я думал, дробовик ультимативное оружие. И он. Блин, да как я вас ненавижу. Да иди в задницу. Ах ты ж говно. Гораздо. Патронов не осталось. Ну. А как же раздельный сбор мусора? Что контейнер один? надо сейчас опять бегать от этого говна все. Да. Говно. Их-то, блин. Да, говно ж ты. Так, что-то у меня патронов нема. Немая. А дробовик как оружие мне не нравится от слова совсем. Побежали. Ай. Больно. Уйди, дурак. Не туда встал. Понятно. Идите в задницу оба. Да, блять. Бегишь ты. Да, говно. Аж ладошки вспотели. Это если для этого пик-то нет. Алерт. Как вы меня умучили, чуваки. Да. Да, блядь. Мне от вас бегать на постоянку. О, нет. Да давай уже пробегай. Сука. Да идите в задницу. Меня умучили. Это заставку уже бесит. Давайте строители самые. Бесит. Сейчас они опять из жопы из всей полезут, блин. Алан вообще инвалид, даже бегать нормально не мог. Полгода добираться. А? Дерево повального времени. А? Но в контроле эти хисы прям практически очень напоминают вот этих же товарищей. А что, мне перепрыгнуть, что ли? Да говно. Воробушки эти. А что тут говорить мне? Воробушки эти задолбали.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Блин, он должен был сказать if you wanna leave, come with me.
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
А что тут скажешь? Меня выбесили эти товарищи, которые просто ползут, как эти.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move. Why? Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up. What I got for you?
Ау, топором. Вот ты козел. Говно.
Monster! That's right. Lover's Peak, right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it.
Ты стебешься так, что ли?
A little longer. Scare them off.
Ну хотя бы игра интересная. Спасибо.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Блин, ну это, конечно, сопровождение. Это мне прям обожаю эти миссии. Хер тебе не оружие. Дайте хоть чаю попью горящего. Что там, кофе?
This is it, Wake. A last stand. There's more players here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Зачем нам ее оборонять? Блин, а ты-то откуда взялся? Да как же меня бесит.
There's more players here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
Перефлееры, прикольно.
Get with the program, Wake.
Да откуда, блять? Ну стреляй в него. Да, блядь, что ж ты топором-то все башкой все ловишь своей тупой. Блядь. Ой, как ты меня бесишь. Дайте мне пистолет, блин. Пошел ты в задницу, чтобы тебя убили, блин. Ты будешь попадать, нет? Там с ними разбирайся, дебил.
Piece of cake, Wake.
Как? Почему он не умирает-то, блин? Да, блять. На. Чё си-то, блин, ты никого не убиваешь.
Let's cut the act now.
Говно.
Where's my wife? I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
А где ж вас, дураков, таких набирают? Фонарик теперь ищи. Ой, как ты притомил.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
I'm back here.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Блин, давай, двигайся как-нибудь. А есть еще заварник? Чё, как у тебя там это? Дома-то? Как ты чувствуешь? Что это значит? Нельзя в капкан наступать или что? Что ты не понял? А еду там. Вот я жопой буду идти. Вот я этого боюсь. Твою ж мать. Где, блядь, когда он появился-то тут?
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
А, да я это... Что, как вы себя чувствуете-то оба? Зараза ходячие. Здесь есть. А, какая-то есть. Каменное поле, блин. Так. Я не ссориться. Я на здоровье смотрю, как на полоску жизни, как на радар. Ай, говно, да что ж такое-то? Серпом по яйцам прям. Говно. Блять. Можно мне каких-нибудь патронов, пожалуйста? Револьвера. Нет, ваш термос, я тут кофе обоссусь просто. правда, с другой комнаты походить. Больше в этой хижине ничего не найду. Да норм. Сижу с перевязанным коленом. Вчера, походу, на беговой потянул. Так вообще норм.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
У меня еще просто вчера перед беговой веселый тест был от тренера. Ой, нет, 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 не поедем, не поедем, нет, 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 нет. Там езжай. Самый высокий уровень сложности дарит дохерища противников, еще и не восстанавливаются жизни, я подозреваю, да? Сейчас еще походу мне придется... Блин, слушай, утомился. Нать. А, это другой дробаш. Этот дробаш мне больше нравится. Блин. Блин. КЗ-то про что? Нахер я их собираю, я пока так и не понял. А, это просто... Нет, ничего тут. Непонятно нихера. Да, лорд. Да твою ж мать, какой-то кривой. Алан, блин, ты как будто жить не хочешь. Так, мне наверх. Ой. Давай уже, пожалуйста. Так, а что-то не получается. Надо было тоже посмотреть. Ой. Ноги жоп. Блин, как. Как он после этих всех впадений фонарик не разбил? Конечно, тоже отдельный вопрос.
Beware of Widowmakers.
Жирный кабан-то, а? Что там тьма носит? Правда? Хоть ты длинный. Да, я знаю, что я руина. Не надо для меня так орать. Блин, тут даже красных бочек взрывающихся. Как-то. Да я просто, ну, подучивал, конечно. Я еще, ну, Наташа у меня сейчас вот учится преподавателем английский. Так, в принципе, ну, я еще этот, как, ролики просто сейчас смотрю на ютубе на английском. Хоть немножко уровень поддерживать своего незнания. Где там этот пик-то уже, а? Оставлено. Твою мать. Че, чувак с бензопилой, да? А, говно. Да какого? Убегай. Сука. Да, блять. Ну убегай же. Ой, в пизду. Прыгай. Ну, давай, зажигай. Ну, флеер. кстати. Ну, я попробую. А у тебя хоть какое-нибудь знание языка есть? Да твою мать. Чё бегал? Там патроны лежали. Ну, а что я тебе могу сказать? Тот способ-то один. Еще какая-то... Коля, ты читаешь текст, переводишь его. Слова, которые не можешь сразу перевести, записываешь. Пишешь по ним задания, ну, прописываешь. Соответственно, потом то же самое делаешь на слух.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door. Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Ну вот, а вы мне советовали его убить. Изверги.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods. I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
А, я же сходил, типа. Ну, это просто практика. У меня вопрос, а зачем в женском туалете просто эти патроны лежали? Что, сейчас свет вырубится, да?
I had to find the key to the garage.
Я думал, телевизор. О, так понятно.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Если Элис умирает. Шел бы ты нахер. Шара, блин. Куда обосрался? А, блин. Сказать, что управление ватное, ничего не сказать. Чё, блин? А, куда ты вышел, дурак? Да, говно. Я туда сесть смогу? Не смогу.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Сорян, что молчу, я что-то увлечен был. Говно, да как ты задолбал? Батарейки. Да батарейки я понял. Блин, нет, меня просто другое бесит. Меня бесит то, что чувак просто берет и начинает это с очень нехеровым ускорением бежать в меня.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Давай, власть. Ну ты задолбал. Оба задолбали. Сдохните, пидоры, блин. А, понятно. Туда наверх подняться.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days.
Алан, Вик.
Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, yes, I get you.
Так, блин, вранье. Валили все в сумрак.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Ну что, мне надо типа птиц перебить, что ли?
Al, make them go away, please!
the door now. They're gone.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Так, я думаю,
I
что на
sent
сегодня
Barry
пока
to the town
хватит.
to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
Да, ну чуть поотдохну. Позавтракаю, может, нормально.
Now it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet,
Спасибо.
brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour. See you soon.
Да-да.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl.
Я так понимаю, Алан вырежет весь город.
Come here. Pretty please. Can you tell me where I am? You want to say something? I need to get my bearings.
Там сколько всего эпизодов-то?
Shadows keep on changing. And I'm haunted by the lives that I've loved and actions I have hated. I'm haunted by the lies that wove the web inside my haunted head.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom to the manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
А, вот что здесь.
Okay.
Один Сторм обитают. Рагнарёка ждут.
There, owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Всё. Так, ладно, на сегодня тогда все. Пока-пока. Я позже сегодня вылезу, отпишусь.